What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy Am for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first one I see is the first one I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I would love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Sagittarius. So let's go ahead and get it started, man. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy pre-Friday. Hope you guys are well, and let's see what we got going on. This beat always goes hard. I'm glad you guys like the intro music, by the way. I picked that song like a while back ago. I really do enjoy that for the countdown before I go live. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. All right, guys. So without a further ado, let's get started and see what's up. What do we got going on here for the Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Team Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What messages do we got showing up here, please? For the zodiac signs of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Sagittarius, we're going to get this last shuffle, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Saggy, overall energy for you is going to be the 10 of Cups in reverse. So you could be connecting here with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Having a look at your current energy, we do got here the 4 of Cups. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got here the Queen of Swords. And looking at the outcome for you, we do have here the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So as far as what I'm seeing for Sagittarius in your next 24 hours, we got here the 10 of Cups reverse, followed up here with the 4 of Cups. This is the energy right now of connecting potentially with a water sign, but 10 of Cups reverse, not really fulfilled with something, and then with the 4 of Cups wanting to tune something out. So Sagittarius, I do feel like you're ignoring somebody right now. You're not particularly happy with them. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with the Queen of Swords. So this is kind of the energy of somebody here who's very, very fickle. I feel like they cut to the chase a little too much. You know, you're connecting with somebody right now who is just not very tender, inviting, welcome, loving, and warm. You're basically dealing with somebody here who I feel is just a little bit too detached on an emotional level. And because they are not so invested in being a little bit more sensitive and being a little bit more caring, I really feel like you're a little fed up with them right now. I do see that you're pretty agitated here, Sagittarius, and you're like, yeah, I completely want to kind of dodge this person. Looking at the outcome that's present, Ace of Cups reverse, it's like if I'm not going to be shown love, respect, and honor, I don't want to be around somebody who's so cutthroat, somebody who's so serious, and somebody who's so blunt and straight up. That kind of energy showing up here is what I feel. So based upon whoever this is you're dealing with, I think that you wish they would be a little bit more tender, loving, and caring, a little more TLC from this person. Just the way they're showing up is that they show up very high and dry and very cutthroatish, and that right then and there is not what's fulfilling you. It's not what's keeping you interested. So depending on whomever this person is, I mean, this person could be somebody you were dealing with romantically, somebody you were dealing with as a friend, or what's the word that I'm thinking of? An acquaintance, there you go. Or it could be somebody at your workplace, whatever the case may be. Somebody's energy here, though, is just not really meshing well with you. And based upon how they've been acting and how off it's been, you've kind of been wanting to keep a low profile around them. So, Sagittarius, I see you taking some distance here from somebody, all right? All right, Saggy, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we started out with the fire signs for today. We're going to keep it light and do fire, water, air, earth. Going on to our water signs. Let's have a look here at the Cancer gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cancerian, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on for the Cancer gang? Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, you might be dealing with a fixed sign, an Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or potentially a Leo. Having a look here at your current energy, we got the 6 of Pentacles. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got the King of Cups in reverse. And looking at the outcome for you, Cancer, we do have here the 3 of Wands in the reverse. So, Cancer, for your next 24 hours, Wheel of Fortune here all the way to the 6 of Pentacles. As far as what I'm seeing for you guys, I definitely feel like you're in a position right right now where things are starting to be very favorable for you. So in the next 24 hours, definitely expect to be feeling like you have a little bit of luck by your side, or that the wheel's turning in your favor. Six of Pentacles is a card of balance. So whatever you're really looking forward to be on the same page with, things will be on the same page with you. This is a great time to manifest, Cancer, so just throwing that out there. This could be a great opportunity in your next 24 hours to manifest something if you've had something on your mind or something you've been working towards. If you're in an energy where you have been thinking about doing something, this might be the right day to make the moves. Now, I'm just throwing this out here, Cancer. I'm not saying, hey, this might be a great day as well, though, to go out and buy a bunch of lotto tickets and maybe you'll hit the lottery. Who knows? Maybe you will. I'm not going to tell anybody what to do with their money, but of course, be mindful, okay? Don't go out there and drain the goddamn gas station with all those lotto tickets. That is definitely not what I'm saying, so do be mindful of that, okay, Cancer? But what I will say here for you is that it does feel pretty favorable. Things might turn in your favor in your next 24. Now, having a look at what you're dealing with. You're dealing with the King of Cups reverse. So for Cancerians as well that have been feeling like they haven't had a lot of love and compassion surrounding them lately, if you feel like people around you have been pretty dim, I think that this would be a good time as well to communicate and reach out to those people. It does seem to me like it's favorable for those Cancers that are looking for answers and for Cancers that feel like you have a lack of clarity. So for example, Cancerian, if you and somebody that you care about haven't been talking lately, maybe you've been on the fence with this person, maybe people around you lately just haven't been seeming like they are happy, or they've just been pretty detached emotionally, this would be a good time to reach out to them. I think you'll get the answers you were seeking. If you've been wondering what's going on with somebody, I do feel like they'll end up opening up to you and giving you those answers you've been looking for. So for any Cancerians over here who have been trying to figure something out about a person, especially people who haven't been necessarily vulnerable or open, it would be a good time to reach out. You may find the answers you're looking for. Nonetheless, though, for you, Cancer, Three of Wands being the outcome card here for you. Three of Wands showing up here for the outcome, guys, is that right now, with this energy that you have, it would be the best time to do something and to not look back. What this means to me, Cancer, is that if you're also looking to make final decisions, making a final commitment or anything like that, it would be a favorable time to do that. For example, a final commitment. If you're a Cancerian ready to propose to somebody, it would be a great time to do this in the next 24 hours, especially for Cancers who have this planned. It looks quite beautiful. If you are ready to make a final commitment here to leave a job to pursue your dream, it's a great time to do this. If you're a Cancer who's ready here to take a big, giant leap of faith or a big step into their lives, definitely a great time to do this as well. If you want to leave something behind in order to pursue a new path, in the next 24 hours, it's a good time period to do so. It just feels like it's very favorable for you to do it, okay? So Cancers, do keep that in mind for anybody who may resonate with this type of message, all right? Seems to me like the universe definitely is giving you an opportunity window, all right? All right, Cancer, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our fire. We also finished up our water. And give me one sec, y'all. Let me just go ahead and ban somebody over here. Thank you very much. All right, so anyways, without a further ado, guys, let's go ahead and keep it popping. So we did our fire. We also did our water. Jumping on into the air signs now, let's have a look here at the lovely and amazing Aquarius gang. What's up, baby? Messages for Team Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aquarius, we're going to get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we shall see what's up. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Aquarius, overall energy for you is going to be the Five of Cups in reverse. So you could be dealing here with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got the Two of Pentacles. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got here the Hierophant. And then your outcome, Aquarius, is going to be the Tower card in the reverse. So Aquarius, for your next 24 hours, let's go ahead and talk about it. We do have here the Tower, so you might be dealing with a Scorpio. Also, with the Hierophant here, you could be connecting with a Taurus. Now, Five of Cups reversed, Two of Pentacles upright. What I would say here for you, Aquarius, is that you're definitely in a position to where you're kind of over something. Five of Cups reversed usually symbolizes the fact that you've moved on or the fact that you're over something. And with the Two of Pentacles showing up over here, that's the card of kind of like weighing in the pros and weighing in the cons. So you've basically looked at the pros and cons of a situation and you've come to the conclusion that it's not worth it for you, so you rather move past it. I mean, having a look at what you're dealing with the Hierophant card. So the Hierophant card is the card that talks about the term commitment, right? And commitment in this situation is what I feel like you were questioning. You were basically questioning on whether or not you should commit to something. And I think you found your answer. So right now, I think a lack of commitment is what you feel would suit you best. And looking at the outcome here being the Tower in reverse, Tower in reverse here says it's time to avoid a situation altogether. So Aquarius, whether it's about feeling like, okay, committing in this relationship isn't working out for me, so I don't want to have a relationship. Maybe it's about saying, making a commitment to somebody that, you know, wants me to do something for them, but I'm not comfortable with it. Okay, that's not good for me, so let me not make this commitment. You know, overall, you're recognizing that committing to something you're not totally in alignment with isn't really what you want, so you're taking a step back from it and you're making sure that you don't commit to something you don't want to do and you're avoiding it entirely. Remember guys, we got to go based upon our feelings. If we're not feeling something, don't commit to it, right? And it's always okay to understand how we feel and to act on how we feel, because our feelings are important and they also deserve to be validated as well. All right, Aquarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, thank you so much, Carolyn McIntyre. Thank you for the $4.99. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much, my love. All right, so we did our water. We also did our fire and our air. Jumping on into the earth signs. Let's have a look here at the Taurus, baby. What do we got going on? Messages for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my bull gang, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be the Nine of Cups in reverse. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the Temperance. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got here the Eight of Swords. And looking at your outcome, Taurus, we do have here the Six of Pentacles. So, Taurus, coming into your next 24 hours, Nine of Cups in reverse here all the way to the Temperance card. What I would say here for you guys is that this is about recognizing maybe I've been indulging in something a little bit too much. When you see the Nine of Cups in reverse, this is one of those cards that could represent overindulgence. So maybe you guys have been overindulging in something, and with that being said, you want to limit yourself from being able to do that. Having a look at what you're dealing with the Temperance card. I feel like Temperance is just representing moderation in this aspect. You know, Temperance card is about being mindful of your emotions. It's about being balanced, and balance is pretty close to moderation. So I feel like you're trying to moderate something in your life. Maybe you guys have been indulging a lot right now in love and romance. Maybe you've been indulging a lot right now in other situations in your life. And I think you've gotten to your point where you've recognized, I want to moderate something. I don't want it to become too much. Having a look at what you're dealing with, you are dealing with the Eight of Swords. You know, Eight of Swords is that energy where you're really starting to think to yourself. You're really getting inside your head, and what you're coming to realize is that whatever it is you've been indulging in isn't making you happy, because Nine of Cups in reverse also represents not feeling quite fulfilled. So with this lack of fulfillment you've been experiencing, based upon your investments you've made, it's time to, you're realizing it's time to take a step back. You know, everything needs its balance. We got here the Six of Pentacles showing up for the outcome, and with the outcome being the Six of Pentacles, it's about wanting to balance yourself, reground yourself, and pull back. So I don't know what you've been indulging in, Taurus. Maybe you've been indulging in a certain person a lot, a certain relationship, a certain friendship, and maybe you're realizing the effect that it's having on you. If it hasn't been having the most positive effect on you, you're like, okay, I gotta pull back. Maybe lately you've been overindulging in work. You've been focused up on work way too much, and maybe you have missed out on a lot of time with your family, a lot of time with your friends, or maybe you've actually missed out on having a lot of free time in general. And if that's the case here for you, Taurus, it's like, whoa, I got to pull back right now and balance work and balance my actual life, because my actual life deserves attention, affection, and investment too. So with that being said, you're getting back to getting into the balance of everything and getting the hang of that balance, okay? All right, Taurus, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our first batch of zodiac signs for the day. Going back onto our fire, let's have a look here at the birthday peeps. What do we got going on here for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we have showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Leo, we're going to grab ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we shall see what's up. Hopefully, all is well. Leo, overall energy for you is going to be the Hierophant in reverse. You could be connecting here with a Taurus for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got here the Ten of Pentacles. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got here the Nine of Pentacles. And then looking at your outcome here, Leo, we got the Hermit in reverse. So Leos, having a look here at your next 24 hours, Hierophant in reverse here all the way to the Ten of Pentacles. What this is saying to me is that you're definitely in a time right now where you don't want to follow the status quo. You don't want to follow what your parents want you to follow, what your friends want you to follow, what your partner wants you to follow, what anybody wants you to follow, society, so on and so forth. We can name the list, right? This is the energy of saying right now, I want to do what's stable for me, what works for me, what's comfortable for me, what makes me happy. And I don't want other people interfering in that direction that I so choose to live my life in. Having a look at what you're dealing with the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, embracing thyself, embracing what you want, and being confident that you can live the life that you're determined to live. Looking at the outcome that's present, we got here the Hermit in reverse. Hermit in reverse here says, right now, I don't want to put my life on hold for anybody, and I don't want to push myself back and put my own life back that I want for myself just so somebody else can try to walk and navigate me through the life that I'm living. So you don't want somebody else here being in the driver's seat of your life, Leo. That's what it really boils down to. You might be experiencing that, to be quite honest, as unfortunate as it is. It doesn't matter how old you are. Sometimes we can have family members, parents that try to make our lives what they want us to be doing and what kind of life they want us to be living. This could be your friend, this could be your husband, your wife, your romantic partners. It could be literally anybody who really wants you to live the lifestyle that they've already kind of planned out for you. And I think that by you recognizing this, you're not letting it happen. I'm going to go against the status quo. I'm going to go against what other people feel is a better fit for me or what other people want for me, because it is my life to live, it's my shoes to walk in, and it's mine for the taking. Okay? So Leos, you are not going to get involved here, or not allow other people, to get involved into your life. You're simply doing you and making sure that you're getting what you want to get done, okay? It's all about your happiness and your stability, and you're making sure that everything you do meets your happiness and your stability. And I love that for you, man. It doesn't matter who it is. Nobody else should have the ability to control you or to tell you what to do or to tell you how to live your life. That is something that we've all earned. We all have earned to live our own lives individually and to do what makes us happy. And Leo, I applaud you for keeping it up and not letting other people get in the way of it, because sometimes that happens to a lot of people in life where they let other people run the show. You're the person who runs the show. You're the person who writes your story. Be the best author you can be. All right, Leo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Happy birthday to you, and happy Leo season. So we finished up our fire, going back onto our water. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the beautiful Pisces. What do we got going on for the fish, baby? Messages for Team Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got showing up here, please? For the zodiac signs of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Pisces peeps, we're going to grab ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on for the Pisces gang? Pisces, overall energy for you is going to be the Judgment in reverse. You might be dealing with a Scorpio for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got the Eight of Wands. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have the Hierophant reversed. And then looking at the outcome that's present, we do have here the Strength card. So Pisces, stepping into your next 24 hours, let's go ahead and talk about it. Well, Judgment card in the reverse typically is the energy of choosing to not give something or someone a chance. I think that right now, you're definitely focused on your own direction here with the Eight of Wands. Now, with the Hierophant showing up in the reverse here, I think that what's going on here for you, Pisces, is that there is some sort of lack of commitment that's happening in your life. And with that being said, I don't really feel like you want to continue to be around people who you feel aren't as invested. So Pisces, it looks to me like right now, the way that you're navigating your life is I want to be around people who are present. I want to be around people who are truly investing themselves into me, not people who are distant, not people who are half-assing it, but people who really show me that they care about me and that they love me and that they really are serious about a future. So Pisces, right now, it looks to me like you're just being very mindful of your environment and who you're allowing to really be around you. You're not giving people the advantage, I guess, to be in your life, but to not really be fully invested into you. So I do think that when this comes into terms of love, it's like I'm looking for something more serious. serious, and anybody that isn't interested in developing a more serious relationship isn't really going to be in my consideration. So for Pisceans that are dealing with romance and love over here, it's like, I'm not looking for a fling, I'm not looking for a flirty time, I'm not looking for a fun time, I'm looking for a long time. I'm looking for somebody that I can have and develop something serious with, in reference to having a future. So for Pisceans that are dealing with love, it's like, I really want to make sure that the people I keep around, I know are people that I can continue to have in my future. Now, if we're not talking about love, we could be talking about friends. Maybe you feel like as of recently, the certain people that you've been surrounded by aren't really truly around or truly invested. And if that's the case for you, you're choosing to kind of weed out the people who aren't really as invested, and you're choosing to grow closer to the people whom are, because you want to be around individuals right now in your life that you know you can see being a part of your future, and you want to be around people that are showing that they care for you unconditionally. And there's nothing wrong with that at all, guys. I think that sometimes we have to be aware of who really is truly for us, and once we see that, keep those people around, man, and strengthen those bonds and relationships, because it's really beautiful to have such good people in our environment. So Pisces, you're growing closer to the ones you're close to, and you're growing more distant to the ones who've already distanced themselves. And sometimes that happens, and there's nothing wrong with it. Definitely not a bad reading at all. Definitely nothing negative here. It's just about making sure that you continue to strengthen those relationships that are already here and strong. All right, Pisces, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Pisces love 5. Thank you so much for the 199. Appreciate that as always. Thank you as always, Ant, and good vibes. Love to you, much love to you as well. Sending good vibes to you as well. Thank you for your donation. I gratefully appreciate it. So, and yeah, just like Julia said, true, quality over quantity. Any freaking day, man. I'd rather have the great quality and amazing friends rather than a shit ton of friends, I think a lot of people, especially when we're younger, we're like, man, having so much friends is cool. It's like going back into school, right? Middle school, high school, it's like, oh, being popular is so freaking awesome, man. I have all these people that like me and that care about me. But is there true quality in those friends most of the time? No, they probably hang out with you because, you're popular, right? So I think that that's what's most important to realize. Quality definitely triumphs, quantity definitely is worth it more than quality for sure, So yeah. All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our fire, we did our water, jumping on into the air signs now. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look here at the Gemini gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. Capricia says, oh my God, I've been watching you since 2018. You never miss a beat, Ant. Greatly appreciate you. Dude, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for sticking around all the way since the beginning. I really do appreciate that. And thank you for still tuning in and watching, man. Shout out to everybody who does, dude. That's awesome. Love to see that. All right. Thank you. Anyways, keeping it moving forward. What do we got showing up here for the Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Gemini, let's see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be the 8 of Swords. You could be connecting with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Having a look here at your current energy, we got the Queen of Swords. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got the 5 of Wands in reverse. And looking at the outcome for you, Gemini, we do have here the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. So, Gemini, for your next 24 hours, let's go ahead and talk about it. 8 of Swords here and the Queen of Swords. That's your overall energy to your current energy. What I'm seeing here for y'all is that you're trying to really remove yourself from thinking about something too much. It's trying to detach from your thoughts, trying to stop overthinking, and you're finding it a little difficult. I mean, taking a look at what you're dealing with the 5 of Wands reversed. It's like, I just want to stop stressing out about something. I want to stop overthinking about something because it's causing me stress, it's irritating me, so on and so forth. But looking at the outcome here being the 3 of Pentacles reversed, you're starting to feel, it's like, man, literally no matter what I do, I just can't get a situation off my mind. It's like, I just can't stop overthinking, I can't stop stressing out about something. It's like, I want it all to stop, but it's just not stopping. So here's always my best advice for any time that I'm personally dealing with a situation like that. Me being a Cancer, you would think I overthink a lot. Shit, I do, okay? And with that being said, I've been around the block a couple times of being stuck on feeling super stressed out, being super anxious, overthinking so much. And what I've learned that the best thing you can do is to stop trying to not overthink. Because the more that you keep telling your mind to not do something, the more it's going to continue to do it. For example, if you tell your mind to not overthink, your subconscious mind only picks up overthink. It doesn't pick up don't overthink, it picks up overthink, because our mind, our brain is created or made up by 95% of our subconscious mind. So the subconscious doesn't take the subtext. It doesn't take don't think, it takes overthink. So with that all being said, the more you keep trying to stop overthinking, or the more you keep trying to stop stressing about something, what you're actually telling your mind is keep stressing about it, keep overthinking about it. So the best thing you can do for those of you that are currently stuck in overthinking about something or stressing about something is to just stop trying to do it. Let your body do what it needs to do. Let your mind think what it needs to think about. Let your stress out about it a little bit, because the more that you try to stop it, the more you're going to increase that stress hormone. Now, if you let yourself give into it a little bit, over time it's going to pass. Just like any kind of feeling, when you give into that feeling, you will go through that feeling and the feeling will pass from you. So my best advice here for you, Gemini, is let yourself just be in that energy and let it pass on its own. Don't try to do anything about it at all. Let your mind roam free. Let your stress roam free. And in due time, you will start to see it fading away. And it's going to fade away a lot quicker than if you keep fighting it, you know? It's the same thing when it comes towards anxiety, by the way, too, guys. You know, anxiety is your fight or flight, but actually doing both of those things is the wrong thing to do unless you want to keep being anxious. For those of you dealing with anxiety, if you fight your anxiety, you're going to still be more anxious. And if you try to run away from your anxiety, you're still going to be more anxious. What do you do to get rid of anxiety? You give into it. Because once you give into it, you go through it, and it disappears like that. Pro tip for anybody ever having a panic attack, you're talking to the panic attack king, who has gone through a lot of them in his lifetime. When you're having a panic attack, don't try to run away from it. Be present. Don't fight it. Be present. Let it pass. Let it go through you. Have that panic attack. Give into it and let go. When you let go, it'll pass a lot quicker than you think, and it'll be over before you know it. All right? All right, Gemini, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, R577, thank you for the $1.99. Really, really appreciate that donation. Thank you so much. Guys, please do kindly give me 1 second. I just need to check something real quick, and then we will carry on with the rest of the reading. All right? Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay, we're good. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate the wait. So we finished up our water. We also did our air, and we did our fire, going on to the earth signs. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Capricorn. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? All right, Team Capricorn, we're going to get our last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Capricorn, overall energy for you is going to be the 10 of Cups. So you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the Queen of Cups. Looking at what you're dealing with, Cappy, we got here the Three of Cups in reverse. And looking at the outcome that's present, we got here the Ace of Swords. Big water energy. You could be dealing with a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Having a look here, though, at your vibrations here for the next 24. 10 of Cups here to the Queen of Cups. What I'm seeing for Capricorns in your next 24 is that right now you're in a pretty good space. I think right now there's a lot to celebrate, there's a lot to enjoy, there's a lot to be happy about, but at the same time there's also something that maybe you aren't entirely thrilled about either, because looking at what you're dealing with the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups showing up in the reverse position no less. So with that showing up here for you, it's like, yeah, life is good right now. There's a lot of good things happening, but there's also stuff that's not really that great that's occurring here too. But I think with the Ace of Swords showing up here for the outcome, it's that reminder of, like, despite the fact of maybe one bad thing happening, if there's a lot of other good things happening, that's all the more important, you know? I feel like the Ace of Swords is the recognition. It's the moment of clarity or the moment of truth where you realize I have a lot of good things going for me, and if I'm going to let one bad thing in my life overrule all the good stuff happening for me, I'm a fool, and that's not what I want to do. So I'm going to sit here right now and enjoy the good stuff that I have and tackle the issues that I'm going through with a positive mentality, and I'm going to be just fine. I feel like you're in a very good emotional place in the next 24 hours where you're saying to yourself, just because it's a bad day or a bad experience doesn't make it a bad life, and I'm going to continue to show up for the good stuff happening in my life with a smile on my face and get through the hard times with a smile on my face as well, because I'm going to end up, you know, experiencing both moments, right? We do live in a universe of duality. We live in a reality of duality. There's going to be good times and bad times, and the best way to look at it is to enjoy the good times you have and to tackle those bad times with a smile, because you'll get through it, man. For sure, for sure. So Capricorn, loving this mentality for you, loving this realization for you. Nothing here is bringing you down. Nothing here is killing your vibe. Even if something right now occurring isn't necessarily something you're enjoying or loving, you're not letting it kill your vibe, man. You're going to do everything you can to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward with a high-ass vibe. I like it, Cappy. So continue to keep them vibes motherfucking high. Love that for you. All right? All right, Capricorn. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our second batch of zodiac signs for the day. Moving on to the last and final batch, we're going to go ahead over here and have a look at the lovely and amazing Aries gang. What's up, baby? Messages for Team Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aries, we're going to get one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Aries, overall energy for you is going to be the Tower card. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio for a few of you. Having a look at your current energy, we got the Ten of Cups reversed. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got the Nine of Swords reversed, so that's really good. And looking at your outcome, we got here the Moon card. So, Aries, for your next 24, the Tower. Boom, boom. When every time we see the Tower moment that occurs in our lives, usually it's a freaky card. Lots of people get worried, they get freaked out, but the Tower is not something that's inherently evil. It's just a piece of plastic or whatever these cards are made out of. Not sure, they're definitely having a bit of a brain fart, okay? But nonetheless, you guys know my drift, all right? So with the Tower card showing up over here, you know, it's one of those cards that represent either a moment of realization, a massive moment of awakening, or it could represent the foundation of something breaking away. And if you're dealing with, you know, the last option that I said, the Tower here to the Ten of Cups reversed, you know, some of you Aries here might be recognizing that, yeah, a foundation is breaking away in your life. You know, whether it's a foundation of a certain relationship, the foundation of your career, or the foundation of, you know, the way that you choose to live your life. I think, though, you're just not in a position to where you're actually upset about it, though, and I do feel like a certain sense of relief here for you, Aries. You know, whether or not the foundation between you and two friends, or the foundation of your career, or the foundation of your life is no longer solidified, I don't feel like you're necessarily upset about it. I think that right now, with this Tower moment that's occurring, you're actually embracing the Tower. You're embracing the ending of something, or you're embracing the foundation becoming shaky and splitting apart, because I think for a while now you've wanted to, you know, start something new. You've wanted to create a new foundation. You've wanted something else than what you've currently had. So in certain moments in our lives, even when we know something here is breaking away or something here is ending, it doesn't always mean that it's a bad thing. Sometimes we embrace that because we're looking forward to the new beginnings ahead. You know, and looking at the outcome that's present, you got here the Moon card. Moon card here says, on an emotional level, you're okay. You can tolerate what's happening. You understand what's happening, and you're fine by that. I think on an emotional level, you're doing absolutely okay. And with that being said, you're excited for newer days and newer beginnings ahead. So Aries, for those of you guys that are dealing with breakups, or maybe for those of y'all that are dealing with changes in your career, changes in the way that you live your life, or the way that you abide your life, and what you plan to do with your life, so on and so forth, I don't think you're actually that upset or that mad about what's coming to an ending. I think you're realizing that it was inevitable that that would end one day, because you've been searching for something new for a while, and now this is going to give you that extra motivation, to find that new thing. All right, Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Also, hello, Mystic Angel. Thank you for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. So, we finished up all of our fire signs for today's daily reading. Going on into our water signs, let's have a look here at the Scorpio. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Scorpio, let's go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be the Two of Wands. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, Leo. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the Knight of Cups. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got here the Ace of Cups in reverse. And looking at the outcome for you, Scorpio, we do have here the King of Swords in reverse. So Scorpios, looking into your next 24 hours, let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. We got here the Two of Wands Wands, and we have here the Knight of Cups. What I would say here for you guys is that you're in a position of time right now where you are trying to find the right direction for you to be involved in. You're essentially trying to figure out what's the right direction for me, where should I be going, where should I be putting and investing my energy. I mean, looking at what you're dealing with right now, Ace of Cups reversed. Ace of Cups reversed is usually that energy of a lack of fulfillment, so I do see here for you that something in your life right now isn't as fulfilling as you'd like it to be, so you want to see where you can bring your energy next. I mean, having a look at what it is, having a look at the outcome here, King of Swords in reverse, there is a lack of determination though, because right now you don't feel super motivated to go on brand new journeys, so it's kind of like, do I stay where I am even though I'm not necessarily totally pleased with it, or do I try to find some sort of motivation and courage to start new and start fresh? So I've actually been in this crossroads in my life before where I recognized, okay, I'm not happy where I am, but it's a little bit better, or it feels easier to just stay here than to completely start over. Because to completely start over, that's a lot of work. It's a hit or miss if it's going to work out for me. And I don't know what to do, Should I just stay where I am even if it's okay and it's not the best? Or do I just give myself that opportunity to have a brand new beginning even though I don't really feel motivated to get out there? And what I would say is just start to get motivated and get out there, because the last thing you want to do is regret not taking a chance when you could have. The last thing you want to do is have those regrets of not going in a new direction and staying stuck where you are all the years later when you could have had all that time in those years chasing after what you wanted and doing what you wanted. Scorpios, right now, if you feel like staying in a comfort zone is the best option just because it's comfortable, you're used to it, but it's not fulfilling, then that's all you're ever going to be, is in that comfort zone, and you're not going to grow and expand. Instead, you're going to end up being very, very stagnant, which is not going to make you the most happiest person. I understand wholeheartedly being in that position where you're like, well, I'm used to this. I could stay here. But for me, man, life is about living your best life. And at the end of the day, whether or not, basically, no matter how long we have here, right? I think we want to give ourselves the best experiences we can. And in my best advice, I would go for the best experiences you can have. You never know what they're going to be. And if you continue to kind of keep yourself in a place that you're not making yourself happy, you might regret it years later, to come. So just throwing that out there for any Scorpios, guys. I think it's worth it to go in the direction that you're feeling. Even if it's a whole brand new beginning, even if you have to restart a little bit, I feel like it's much more worth it to go for that than to stay somewhere just because it's comfortable. One of my high school teachers told me a couple years ago that it's always great to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And that stuck with me, and it's going to continue to stick with me for the rest of my life. Getting comfortable with being uncomfortable means pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. And in doing so, you're always going to grow and expand, and you're going to have new experiences. And those new experiences you have may turn out to be the best experiences you've ever had in your lifetime. And if you stood in that comfort zone, you'll never get a chance to see them, So just throwing that out there, baby. All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all of our beautiful water signs and all of our beautiful fire signs. By the way, Twisted Art Lady, you said August 5th is your birthday. Partay. I love that. Well, that's coming up tomorrow for you. So have a great, fantastic, and happy birthday tomorrow. Wishing you the best. All right. So moving on to the last two zodiac signs. We finished up fire. We finished up water. We're going to go to the air signs in just a sec. So Libra, you guys are coming up. Stay tuned. All right. All right, baby. So what do we got going on here for the Libra gang? What's up, baby? Messages for Team Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Libra? Messages for Team Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Libra peeps, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on here for the Libra gang? What's up? Libra, overall energy for you is going to be the Magician. I like it. First time I've seen the Magician today, so got a good feeling about that for you. So, Magician here. You might be dealing with a Virgo for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got here the World card. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the Ace of Cups in reverse, and looking at your outcome, we have here the Seven of Wands. So, looking into your next 24 hours, Libra, let's go ahead and talk about it. Magician card here, all the way to the World card. Taking a look at this, I feel like you're actually starting to really show up in your own personal life. I think that for those of you that have felt kind of taken back, or for those of you that have felt very detached from your life as a whole or life in general, you're really starting to get pulled back into your routine, getting pulled back into your daily routines, getting pulled back into your interests, getting pulled back into your passions. You're really starting to see yourself feel like you're connected and tapped into your life again, which is an overall really awesome feeling. I mean, having a look at what you're dealing with, Ace of Cups reversed, some of you guys could have just went through a bad breakup, or you could have went through a period where maybe you weren't loving the life you were seeing, and now things here are changing for you. They really are. Your perspective here is changing, but most importantly, you're in the ability, and you have the ability, but you're in the energy of being present. And what that means is your focus, guys. You're present to the moment. You know what you want. You know what you're passionate about. You know what you enjoy. You're sticking to your routines. You're making moves. You're not letting life pass you by, but instead you're making your life what you want it to be. And you have that motivation behind you, and it's really beautiful to see. I mean, looking at the outcome here being the Seven of Wands could be that card that talks about, blocking something, or resistance, but it also could be that card of never backing down. It could be that card of resilience and persistence, and that card of really, really making sure that you're going to go the extra mile to get what you want to happen. And I love that, man. So Libras, looking into your next 24 hours, I felt really good about that Magician when I saw it, and I still feel good about it. I just feel like you're really reconnecting back into your life. Sometimes, guys, we could kind of let life pass us by. We could feel really detached from our own lives. We can feel like our routine is the same stuff every day, and maybe we're just tired of it and bored, and we feel like a zombie walking around in life. It happens sometimes to everybody. I think everybody ends up feeling that way one way or another in their own lives, but when we feel tapped back in, and we're like, shit, I feel good. I'm going to go ahead and work on this. I'm going to work on that. I'm going to get my plans together to do this and do that. It feels good when we can enjoy our lives and just be in it and stable and healthy, and that's what I do see coming up here for you. You're getting back to it, and it looks well, man. It really does. I'm happy for you. All right, Libra, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So all the water signs are done, all the fire signs are done, all the air signs are done. Last but not least, let's have a look here at the beautiful and amazing Virgo gang. What's up, baby? Messages for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we have showing up here, please, for the zodiacs of Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Virgo, we're going to grab ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on for the Virgo gang? Virgo, overall energy for you is showing up as you. We got here the Hermit in reversed. You might be dealing with a fellow Virgo. Having a look at your current energy, we got here the Five of Swords. Looking at what you're dealing with, we do have here the Four of Swords in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for you, Virgo, we have here the Three of Wands. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Well, Virgo, setting foot into your next 24 hours, Hermit in reverse here to the Five of Swords. What I would say here for you is that you're definitely in a position right now to where you feel like you're going back into a bit of a stressful place. This is the energy of don't poke the bear, because, the bear could freaking attack you. And I think that that's what you feel like you're getting pushed back into. Somebody here is poking you, Virgo, and they're about to let the bear unleash. Taking a look at what you're dealing with the Four Swords reverse. So, Virgos, you're dealing with somebody here who wants to push your buttons. I don't know who this is. Could be a person who triggers you. It could be somebody in your family, friends, lovers, whoever. But somebody here I feel is just definitely coming in with this intention to trigger you, to bother you, to anger you. And don't let it work. Don't give them the satisfaction, Virgo. That's my best advice, man. Somebody here is trying to poke the bear, and they want to see the bear attack. And I feel like if you give them that, you're giving them that satisfaction that they're looking forward to, I mean, having a look at the outcome that's present, Three of Wands says that you're going to stay put, you're going to stay cool, calm, and collected. Three of Wands is that energy where you're not actually making anything happen and you're not taking any sort of action, you're kind of just waiting around. So for any Virgos here that are dealing with somebody who's trying to get a rise out of them, or who's trying to, have some sort of intention to get you triggered or to get you upset, here's my best advice, y'all. Don't give them shit. Period. Don't. Because the last thing, that or the one thing, excuse me, that people want when they behave in this manner is they want your energy and they want your attention, you know? And when you ignore them, what ends up happening? They become significantly powerless. And the more you ignore them, what ends up happening? They still are becoming, excuse me, more and more powerless. And I've learned that over the years, man. When I ignore people who are trying to get a rise out of me, it only makes them feel worse. It only makes them more unhappy, and it only makes them more angry. And you know what? Kind of makes me more happy, right? Because they're not going to get to me, you know? Because I don't give them the choice, the opportunity, and or the ability to. So Virgos, I don't know who this is. I'm also not sure how many Virgos this is going to resonate to, so do keep in mind, if this is not making sense to you, if this is not your story, you're golden. Don't worry about it. But if you are a Virgo and this is adding up to you and it's making sense, realize the person's intentions. You know, the person's intentions here are to get a rise out of you. And if you give in to that, you're only giving that person the power that they're looking for and the attention they're looking for. Now, if you ignore it and you let them do what they want to do and you don't let it affect you, trust me, they're going to end up going in the other direction a lot quicker and sooner than you think. Eventually, they're going to give up because they're going to recognize, I don't got the power. Kill them with kindness, baby. Or don't say anything at all. Either way, works out for you, okay? All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Everybody, thank you all so much for coming out to the daily reading. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed it. If it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Shout out to everybody that comes out Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love, everybody. Thank you for your support. You are all so appreciated. For everybody who's in the chat right now, if you can drop a like, that would be awesome. I would really, really appreciate that. Also, for everybody who sent in donations, thank you so much for that. They help out a lot more than y'all know. Thank you for your love and support, and thank you for your generosity. I just wanted to give everybody an update. Coming up tomorrow, I have the Earth signs coming out for the month of August 2022. So when it comes for Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, your videos will be out tomorrow for your August monthly tarot reading. So stay tuned for that, guys. It's coming. As for the air signs, you guys are coming shortly too. Still got to work on you, but I'll be getting you guys out as quickly as possible, okay? All right, everybody. I love you all so much, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending time with me. I hope you had a fun time and a good time. And yeah, with that all being said, much love, everybody. Take care. Happy Thursday. Happy pre-Friday. And I will catch you all in the next video. Much love to my soul family, and have yourselves a good one. Later, y'all. Peace.